Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. barmer479 here. Promised everybody that I would do a tag, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my tag here. This is a Wednesday tag, so I'm going to be tagging a few people. If you want to be tagged, you're tagged, but especially who I want to answer is Axe Moose. I want Donovan79 and Got Lakers 24, and Jasmine, Queen Jasmine. I don't know whether she looks at my videos. I'll ask Axe if you direct her to my video. I'd appreciate it. She is the tag queen, by the way. So here we go. This is a 10-question tag. Here we go. Who and when was your very first love? That's a question and a half. Back in the 80s, back when I was a young guy and had a full set of hair, I used to run a amateur radio on CV bands, and I got acquainted with a gal. She called herself Agua Marina, and her first name was Audris. That's Odris, and she was a singer in the Dominican Republic, the Republica Dominicana. We would talk for hours and hours and hours every day, we would catch ourselves talking from daybreak, when the skip would start rolling through, until the sun set every night. Her name was Audris, and she was my first love, and I still love that woman today. She's in New York City now, and I believe she's married. But she'll always have a special place in my heart. Number 2, what is your best coffee you like to drink? Mine would have to be chocolate mocha coffee. That's the best one that I like. Number 3, when was the last time you really got drunk? Oh, God, really got drunk. That would have been in 1978. Was the last time I got really drunk. I really got smashed. And I was underage at the time, and my dad, he liked beer, and we drunk it all. I mean, we drunk every bit of it, me and my brother, and we got in big trouble over that one. Okay. Number 4, what was your most embarrassing moment? The most embarrassing moment, I flew to Puerto Rico for vacation, and I went to the beach, and they poured some sort of acid right out in the shore, and I walked through it. Well, it caused me from the waist down to have 2nd-degree chemical burns. I had a special ticket. I couldn't fly back. The people that I went to visit with, her name was Sonia, her parents took care of me until I got back on the airplane, and I immediately went into the hospital when I got back into Arkansas. And I'm sitting in the shower, and I looked down at my feet, and my legs from the waist down were solid black. I mean, they was black as an African American would be. And so I pulled the emergency thing, and 3 nurses came running in there, and they physically picked me up. I didn't have a stitch of clothes on. They carried me back to my bed, and standing there looking at me, and I'm embarrassed because, I don't have any clothes on, and they're staring at me, saying, well, what do we do now? So that was the most embarrassing moment. Okay, number 5, have you ever been scared of anything? The most time that I was ever scared was when I was having a bypass surgery. I had my first heart attack. I didn't know whether I was going to wake up or not, and that was the most scariest thing. Number 6. What is the last name of your best friend? And I would have to say Mercer, or Muser. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. And number 7. What is your favorite food? And I would have to say Mexican food or Spanish food. Number 8. If you could go anywhere on vacation, where would you go? For me, I would go to the Holy Land. I want to see where Christ was, where he walked, and look at things where God was there, Christ was there. I think that would be one of the greatest things. Okay, number 9. Who was your best boss you ever worked for? Well, this is a little bit of a story. I worked as a security officer back in the 80s, 90s. It was 90s, and I also got a part-time job at Radio Shack, which was at the mall in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I went on an interview. I had a tie on and a nice shirt, but I had blue jeans on. And this guy, I didn't know at the time, he was the part owner. And he sort of commented on my blue jeans. He said, "We don't wear blue jeans here." I said, "Yes, sir, I'm sorry about that." And he hired me. His name was Ken Ruge. One of the best bosses I ever had in my life. He became my best friend, became my mentor. And we worked together. I asked him one day he was going to take over a Springdale, Arkansas store. And I asked him, "Would you take me with you?" Because I really liked this guy. I mean, he was understanding. He was just a great guy to work for. And I'd work for this guy anytime. If he asked me to come back to Springdale and be assistant manager again, I'd be there tomorrow. I mean, this guy he's awesome. If you ever get to Springdale Radio Shack, stop in and see him. His name is Kenneth Ruge. One of your best people you'll ever meet in your life for being a boss. Okay, number 10. Are you a tubeoholic? In other words, are you a YouTube-holic? The question is simply yes. I love being on YouTube. I love doing YouTube. I do it every day. There's not a time it doesn't go by, or not an hour goes by when I'm home that I click on YouTube and look at videos. I mean, I just love it. Okay, guys, there's the 10 question. Guys, the ones that I tagged, I hope that you will do a video response. Or if you want to, just do a comment down here, whichever you'd like. And if you want to be tagged, you're tagged. There is a special guy I also would like to tag, and that's guest. And it's got a bunch of zeros there at the bottom. He's one of my newer subscribers. You're tagged, buddy. Anyway, because I know you watch my videos quite a bit, and I thank you for that. Guys, I wanted you to keep America free. Remember that. No matter what happens in the future, no matter how the economy, how bad it gets, keep America free. So whatever it is, keep your arms. We have the right to bear arms. Keep it. To our friends up north, up in Canada, you take care of yourselves up there in Canada. Stay warm. And to my other friends, take care. God bless. And we'll talk at you later. Have a wonderful night. barmer479. We're out of here.